Let me share a secret with you, something you may have never heard before. It has nothing to do with being handsome, wealthy, or incredibly smart. If you want to capture the attention of any woman, the most important thing is mastering yourself. This is a crucial point that many men tend to overlook. Forget the cliched dating advice. Winning someone's heart doesn't come from extravagant gifts or a flawless appearance. What truly attracts a woman is your emotional and mental steadiness, the ability to stay calm, composed, and in control of yourself. If you can't achieve this, no sweet words will save you from failure. If you've ever felt rejected or unappreciated, the reason might be your lack of control over your emotions. But don't worry. With a few basic principles of Stoicism, you can turn things around. You don't need to try to appear strong or force yourself to change to please anyone. When you truly master yourself, your natural charisma will shine through. This isn't about tips and tricks. To make a quick impression, it's a way of life that empowers you to take control of your emotions and thoughts. This journey doesn't start with her, it starts with you. Confidence and calmness in how you navigate life are the real keys. Are you ready to embark on the path of self-mastery and become the best version of yourself? Let's dive deeper. Part 1. Common mistakes men make in understanding women. Society often teaches you that to win over a woman, you need to chase her, give her gifts, shower her with compliments, or even pretend to be someone you're not. But after all that effort, you find yourself asking, why doesn't she care? Why is she ignoring me? Why isn't this working? Let me be honest with you, you're going about it the wrong way. You've been taught that dating is a game where you have to fight for her attention. But the truth is, the harder you try to win her over, the more you lose yourself. And here's the key. Women can sense that. They can tell when you're being inauthentic, when you're putting on a facade or playing a role that isn't true to who you are. The more you try to impress her, the more you push her away. It's time to stop chasing and start attracting. So how do you truly attract her? The answer lies in mastering yourself. Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt completely in control of your emotions, thoughts, and actions? If you're like most men, chances are your emotions are influenced by everything around you, her mood, her words, or the challenges she throws your way. But here's what you might not realize. Mastering yourself, gaining control over your inner world, and becoming emotionally unshakable is the key, not only to capturing her attention, but also to keeping it. This isn't some trick or gimmick, it's a philosophy that has stood the test of time, Stoicism, a way of life that teaches you to take control of your mind and emotions, becoming the best version of yourself. Once you achieve that, you won't need to chase anyone. Attraction will happen naturally. Part 2. The art of attraction through Stoicism. You might wonder, what does an ancient philosophy like Stoicism have to do with dating or becoming attractive? The answer is everything. Stoicism doesn't teach you to suppress your emotions or turn into a robot. Instead, it helps you master your emotions. When you stop reacting to everything, when you remain calm and focused no matter the circumstances, that's when she starts noticing you. Not because you're flashy or telling the funniest stories, but because you know who you are and don't need her validation to affirm your worth. Picture this: a date. While others fumble, overthink, or try too hard to impress by showing off, you're simply present, you're relaxed, authentic, and not seeking approval. This doesn't just make you stand out, it creates a sense of safety and intrigue. That draws her in. Women aren't drawn to blind pursuit. What truly captivates them is your composure and confidence. Stoicism teaches you to master your inner world, overcome the fear of rejection, and value yourself. When you live by these principles, you don't just become more attractive, you become the strongest version of yourself. The shift happens when you stop chasing. The moment you stop trying to prove your worth, stop chasing her, and stop seeking her validation, she begins to sense something different. She becomes curious, intrigued, and most importantly, she starts to want you. Why does this happen? Because you're demonstrating what 99% of men can't: self-mastery. Stoicism is the secret weapon you never knew you needed. It's not a trick or a tactic to manipulate someone's feelings. It's how you become a truly magnetic man, not because of what you say or do, but because of who you are. When you understand Stoicism, everything changes. You no longer worry about what to say or do next. You don't feel pressured to impress. Instead, you become the man she pursues. The best part, it's simpler than you think. Learning to master your emotions and thoughts doesn't just improve your dating life. It transforms your entire existence, from relationships to your career. Even how you perceive the world, everything gets better if you're ready to become the kind of man who attracts naturally, without begging for attention or chasing after it. Start today. Stoicism not only helps you connect on a deeper level with others, it also makes you the most powerful and confident version of yourself. Part 3. Words that truly touch her heart. Now that you understand the power of Stoicism, let's talk about one of the most misunderstood aspects of attraction: the power of words. Many men think they need to be incredibly witty or clever to impress a woman. But that's not entirely true. Attraction doesn't come from flashy words. It comes from how you connect with her on a deeper level. Let me explain. Most women are used to hearing surface-level compliments like, "You're beautiful," or "You're stunning." While those words are nice, they don't leave a lasting impression because she's heard them 1,000 times. What truly grabs her attention are compliments that focus on her as a person, not just her appearance. Step 1. Use her name in conversation. It sounds simple, but calling her by her name has a unique power. When you say her name, it triggers feelings of recognition and importance in her mind. It makes her feel seen and valued as an individual, not just another face in the crowd. However, don't overdo it. Don't sprinkle her name into every sentence that can feel forced. Instead, use it strategically, such as when offering a genuine compliment. This will make her feel like the most important person in the room. Step 2. Compliment what others overlook. Most men take the easy route and compliment a woman's looks because it's familiar. and effortless. But if you want to stand out, focus on her intelligence, personality, or passions. For example, if she shares something she's passionate about, don't just smile and nod. Show her you're truly listening. You could say, "I love how passionate you are about this. It's rare to meet someone who thinks so deeply." These kinds of compliments go beyond flattery. They make her feel understood and appreciated, fulfilling a need that few people meet. The most important thing: all of this isn't about manipulating her emotions. It's about building a genuine connection. When you truly listen, understand, and compliment her for who she is, you won't need to try too hard, because she'll naturally be drawn to you. What women truly want. Women want to feel special, but not in a shallow, superficial way. They want to know that you see and value their true selves, their inner qualities and unique personality, not just their external appearance. Most men fail here. They're too busy trying to impress her with stories of success or jokes that don't build any real connection. But you're different. You're not just seeking her attention. You're genuinely seeing her in a way that others don't. Step 3. Practice gratitude. This is often overlooked, but it's incredibly powerful. Women notice when you appreciate the small things they do. If she does something thoughtful, don't brush it off or take it for granted. Acknowledge it. A simple but heartfelt thank you can make a huge difference. For example, if she cooks for you or helps you with something, don't just say a generic thanks. Let her know you truly value her effort. "I really appreciate this. I can tell you put a lot of thought into it." When you show genuine gratitude, she feels valued. In a world where many people take her efforts for granted, you'll stand out. This alone can change the dynamic of your connection. Don't apologize too much. A common mistake many men make is over-apologizing, especially for things they didn't do wrong, just to avoid conflict or keep the peace. Here's the truth. Apologizing excessively makes you seem insecure and lacking in confidence. Women respect men who take responsibility for their actions and know when an apology is warranted and when it isn't. Remember, apologize when necessary, but don't apologize for being yourself. By standing your ground and owning your actions with strength, she'll respect you far more than if you try to please her with unnecessary apologies. The recipe for genuine connection. When you combine sincerity, gratitude, and confidence in how you interact, you'll not only make her feel special, but also create a deep connection. Women want to feel seen and respected, and that's what sets you apart. Be the man who recognizes her for who she truly is, and you'll become someone she sees as truly unique. Part 4. When actions speak louder than words. The true power. Words are important, but they're only half the equation. What truly sets you apart is your actions. You can say all the right things, but if your actions don't align, it all falls apart. This is where Stoicism becomes a game changer. It teaches you how to act with confidence and inner calm. Master your body language. Body language is your unspoken communication. Even when you're not saying anything, your body is sending signals. and women are incredibly skilled at interpreting them. If you fidget, shift your weight nervously, or avoid eye contact, you're essentially saying, "I'm nervous and unsure of myself." If you're not confident, why should she trust you? Start by adjusting your posture. Stand tall, with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Relax your shoulders without slouching. Keep your body loose, but not sloppy. Eye contact is equally crucial. Don't avoid her gaze, but also don't stare to the point of discomfort. Strike a balance. Maintain eye contact for a few seconds to show you're present and engaged. Then look away naturally. When done right, eye contact can create a profound connection without a single word. Move with purpose. Think about the last time you entered a room. Did you rush in, keep your head down, or glance around anxiously? If so, you unknowingly sent a message of uncertainty. Next time, try entering with deliberate confidence. Walk slowly and without haste. Keep your head up, not arrogantly, but with assurance. Choose a clear destination and head straight for it, moving with purpose. Communicates that you know what you're doing, even if you don't need to say it. The power of small gestures. Forget the idea that grand romantic gestures, like buying flowers or planning extravagant dates, are the key to impressing her. The truth is, it's the small, thoughtful gestures that matter most. For example, if she mentions her favorite author, surprise her with a book from that author. If she shares a personal challenge, check in later to see how she's doing, showing you genuinely care. These small acts demonstrate that you're not just hearing her, you're truly listening. They convey a deeper level of care and attention that goes beyond surface-level interest. Be a real listener. Many men think they need to dominate the conversation with jokes or stories to hold her attention. But here's the truth. Women don't want a clown. They want someone who can truly listen, be fully present in the conversation. Instead of focusing on what you'll say next, pay attention to what she's saying. Ask follow-up questions that show you're engaged. For example, if she talks about a personal goal, instead of replying with a generic, "That's cool," dig deeper. What inspired you to pursue that? It sounds like something you're really passionate about. When you become the man who listens and understands, you're not just more attractive, you're building a deeper connection. Slow and intentional movement. If you've ever rushed around or moved aimlessly in a room, you're not alone. Many men do this without realizing the message they're sending. The problem is, when you hurry, lower your head, or appear unsure, you're signaling a lack of confidence. Confident men move slowly and deliberately. They carry themselves as if they're in control of their environment. Next time you enter a room, walk slowly without rushing. Keep your head high, maintaining a strong yet approachable posture. Choose a clear path and move with purpose. This quiet confidence is palpable, and women notice. You don't have to say a word for your presence to command attention. Confidence in action. Actions are the embodiment of confidence. Stoicism teaches that for your actions to be effective, they must be guided by inner calm and self-mastery. When you control your body language and move with intention, you're not just saying you're confident, you're proving it. The subtle power of small actions. Women aren't drawn to flashy moves or grandiose displays. They're drawn to subtle but meaningful gestures and authentic presence. Walk with purpose, not haste. Notice the small details in what she says and show you care with thoughtful actions. Listen more than you talk and connect with her on a deeper level. These are the things that make you stand out, not because you're louder, flashier, or trying harder, but because you're authentic and attentive. By focusing on small, intentional actions and truly listening, you become the kind of man she feels safe with and naturally drawn to. Women don't just want words, they want presence. And when your actions align with your words, you become unforgettable. Part 5. The art of applying Stoicism in modern relationships. Life doesn't always go as planned, especially in relationships. A date might not go well, or she might suddenly seem distant, leaving you unsure why. Many men react to these situations with worry or panic, but if you embrace Stoicism, you'll handle them differently by not letting external circumstances disturb your inner peace. Scenario 1. When a date doesn't go as planned. Maybe the conversation feels awkward, or the restaurant messes up your order. Most people would try to fix everything, striving to salvage the evening. But a Stoic man understands life doesn't have to be perfect to be enjoyable. Instead of becoming flustered or stressed, he stays calm and composed. He doesn't let small inconveniences ruin his mood, because what matters isn't the situation itself, but how he responds to it. By maintaining your cool, you send a powerful message. You control your emotions, not the other way around. You don't let minor setbacks disrupt the atmosphere. You create a sense of safety and comfort for those around you. When she sees that you're unfazed by minor issues, she'll feel more at ease in your presence. How Stoicism elevates your relationships. Stoicism is a way of life that helps you navigate challenges in relationships while cultivating confidence and inner peace. Key principles. When things go wrong, stay calm and don't let emotions dictate your actions. When she pulls away, focus on controlling yourself, not the other person. By living this way, you not only attract her attention, but also become someone she feels safe and happy to be around. Scenario 2. When she becomes distant. This is a tricky situation where many men go wrong. When a woman starts pulling away, most men panic. They bombard her with texts, call her repeatedly, or try to figure out what went wrong. Ironically, these actions often drive her further away. A Stoic man handles this differently. He understands you can't control her emotions or actions. You can only control yourself. The secret: step back and give her space. Instead of chasing after her, a Stoic man steps back. He respects her need for space and gives her the room to think. During this time, she will realize you're different from other men. You're not desperate for her attention or approval. The paradox of attraction. It might sound counterintuitive, but this approach works. Women are naturally drawn to men who don't rely on them for their happiness or security. When you're not afraid of losing her and show that you remain confident regardless of the outcome, it shifts the dynamic of the relationship entirely. She'll start wondering why you're not chasing after her, why you remain calm and composed, and soon she'll come back. not because you pursued her, but because you gave her the space to recognize your value. What to remember: don't panic. Stepping back doesn't mean you don't care. It shows that you respect both her and yourself. Stay calm. By not overreacting, you demonstrate maturity, confidence, and self-worth. When you do this, you become not just more attractive, but also someone she respects and feels emotionally safe with. A man who isn't easily shaken is the kind of man she will always seek. Part 6. Honesty with yourself, the core spirit of Stoicism. Living authentically is the most essential lesson Stoicism teaches. This doesn't mean being lazy, complacent, or rejecting personal growth. It means embracing who you truly are, including your flaws, and showing up authentically in every situation. Stop trying to be someone you're not. Stop trying to be the version of yourself you think others want to see. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. When you do this, you won't need to chase anyone or seek validation. Instead, you'll concentrate on living a meaningful life with confidence and calmness at its core. Self-mastery leads to transformation. When you master yourself, everything begins to shift. Women aren't drawn to specific words or actions. They're drawn to the person you are. You don't need to play games or try to impress anyone. Simply live in alignment with your values. Manage your emotions and become the kind of person others can rely on. The ripple effect. When you apply these principles, your relationships, your career, and even your perspective on life will transform positively. The key to creating deep, meaningful connections doesn't lie in tricks or techniques. It lies in mastering yourself. Begin today. When you start living authentically, you'll see everything around you begin to change. From my personal perspective, true attraction doesn't come from flowery words or trying too hard to impress. It comes from confidence and self-mastery. Stoicism teaches us to control our emotions, to focus on self-development, and to let go of things beyond our control. When you live true to your core values and maintain your composure, you naturally become attractive while also building a meaningful and liberating life. Summary: sometimes efforts to win a woman's heart backfire because in trying too hard to impress, we unintentionally lose ourselves. The truth is, women aren't drawn to someone who constantly chases them or tries to prove their worth with empty compliments or showy gestures. What truly captivates them is quiet confidence, the quality of a man who masters his emotions and lives authentically. Stoicism offers a powerful philosophy on attraction and building lasting relationships. Instead of chasing validation, you learn to control your thoughts and actions. The difference lies in how you show up naturally, sincerely, without forcing anything. When you face distance or challenges in life with calmness and composure, you not only become more attractive, but also provide a sense of safety and reliability. In the end, true strength doesn't lie in tricks or flowery words. It lies in showing up with authenticity and confidence. This not only makes you stand out in the eyes of women, but also profoundly enhances every aspect of your life, allowing you to live with purpose and pride. If you're ready to take the next step, subscribe to the Stoic Station channel today. Let's continue this journey together toward building a meaningful life and the fulfilling relationships you deserve. Don't wait. Now is the time to change and become the best version of yourself.